When it comes to eating right for diabetes, choosing vegetables plays a key role. Vegetables are an important part of a healthy diet, but not all vegetables are equally beneficial for people with diabetes. Some vegetables can cause a spike in blood sugar levels, increase stress on the pancreas, and even interfere with weight control. Today, I'm going to tell you about 10 vegetables that you should avoid or eat with great caution if you want to keep your diabetes under control. Watch this video to the end so you don't miss out on vital information. Potatoes are one of the most popular vegetables, but unfortunately they are not the best choice for diabetics. It contains a large amount of starch, which quickly converts to glucose and causes a spike in blood sugar. Fried potatoes are especially dangerous. Chips and fries have a high glycemic index and are high in calories. If you still want to eat potatoes, it is better to bake them or boil them, but portions should be small. To reduce the effect of potatoes on sugar levels, combine them with green vegetables or protein foods such as fish or chicken. This will help slow the absorption of carbohydrates and keep glucose levels more stable. Corn is a cereal crop that is often mistakenly considered a vegetable. It is rich in carbohydrates and sugar, which makes it not the most suitable food for diabetics. Canned and sweet corn can spike blood sugar levels dramatically. If you like corn, try to choose fresh corn and eat it in small quantities, combining it with foods rich in protein and fiber. Avoid cornflakes and popcorn with added sugar and oils, as they contain hidden carbohydrates and empty calories. It is best to steam fresh corn and use it as a small addition to a main dish. Beets contain a lot of natural sugar, especially after heat treatment. Its glycemic index rises dramatically, making it an inappropriate choice for people trying to control their glucose levels. Although raw beets are beneficial due to their antioxidant and vitamin content, diabetics should eat them in moderation and not in cooked form. To reduce the effect of beets on sugar levels, combine them with foods rich in protein or fat, such as avocados or nuts. You can also use small amounts of beets in salads to add flavor and color, but avoid beet juices as they contain concentrated glucose. If you feel like cooking beets, it's best to roast them with minimal heat treatment to retain more of their nutrients. Raw carrots are healthy and have a low glycemic index, but once you cook them, everything changes. Boiled carrots dramatically increase blood sugar levels due to their high content of easily digestible carbohydrates. If you like carrots, it's better to eat them raw in salads or as a snack. This way, you will get the maximum benefit without risking your sugar levels. Carrots contain beta-carotene, which supports healthy eyes and skin, but it is important to monitor its amount in the diet. Combine it with green vegetables or foods rich in fats, such as olive oil, to slow down the absorption of sugar. For a variety of flavors, you can add carrots to vegetable smoothies, which will preserve its beneficial properties. Pumpkin is a healthy vegetable, but not for everyone. It is high in carbohydrates and has a fairly high glycemic index, especially when baked or boiled. Many recipes with pumpkin involve adding sugar or honey, which makes it even more harmful for diabetics. If you want to add pumpkin to your diet, do so in minimal quantities and without sweet additives. Try to combine pumpkin with green vegetables or protein foods to lower its glycemic impact. Another safe way to use pumpkin is to add a small amount to soups or stews to add richness to the dish without increasing sugar spikes. Be sure to avoid canned pumpkin with added sugar and syrups. Green peas are often added to salads and side dishes, considering them a healthy choice. But it's worth remembering that they are high in carbohydrates, which can raise blood sugar levels. It's better to choose legumes such as lentils or black beans, which have a lower glycemic index and keep you feeling satiated for longer. If you do want to add green peas to your menu, do so in small quantities and always combine them with fiber-rich vegetables. It's also best to avoid canned peas, as they often contain sugar and salt. For a safer option, use fresh or frozen peas, which retain more nutrients. Although turnips are often used in soups and stews, they have a higher glycemic index than most root vegetables. It contains carbohydrates that quickly raise blood sugar levels. If you want to add turnip to your diet, combine it with green vegetables and protein foods to slow the absorption of carbohydrates. It's best to steam or bake it rather than boiling it until soft to retain more fiber and reduce its effect on sugar levels. Avoid turnip dishes that contain sweet sauces or syrups. A small amount of turnips can be used to flavor vegetable soups, but always keep an eye on the total amount of carbohydrates in your dish. Sweet potatoes are known as a healthier alternative to regular potatoes, but they may not be the best choice for diabetics. It is rich in carbohydrates and has a fairly high glycemic index. If you want to try sweet potatoes, eat them in small portions and avoid adding sugar or syrups. It is best to steam it or bake it. To reduce its effect on sugar levels, combine sweet potatoes with protein foods such as chicken or fish. You can also add green vegetables or avocados to increase the amount of fiber and healthy fats. Avoid mashed sweet potatoes with cream and butter, as it dramatically increases the calorie content and glycemic load of the dish. Tomatoes are healthy fresh, but ready-made tomato sauces often contain a lot of added sugar and hidden carbohydrates. This can quickly spike blood sugar levels and lead to weight gain. If you love tomato sauce, make it yourself from fresh tomatoes without sugar or unnecessary additives. Check the ingredients on the package. Even healthy sauces can hide corn syrup or other quick carbohydrates. Use fresh herbs, garlic, and olive oil to add flavor. Homemade tomato sauce is not only safer but much tastier. Parsnips are often confused with root parsley or carrots, and while they are delicious and flavorful, they may not be the best choice for diabetics. This root vegetable is high in carbohydrates, which quickly raise blood sugar levels. The glycemic index of parsnips is higher than most vegetables, making it not the most suitable for regular consumption. If you want to use parsnips, do so in small amounts and combine it with protein foods. These 10 vegetables are not a lifetime ban at all, but they are something to be careful with. Proper nutrition is the key to health and longevity in diabetes. Choose vegetables with a low glycemic index, combine them with protein and healthy fats, and you can keep your diabetes under control. Friends, post in the comments, which of these vegetables do you consume the most? If this video was helpful for you, please give it a like and share the link with your friends.